All right, so let's check this out.
I walked away from a 12-year relationship with 2 kids. We had been together since I was 16 years old. I had 2 children as a teenager. And I can honestly say that as young adults raising 2 children, we did pretty okay. But about 6 years into the relationship, I began to feel stuck. While he was sticking to and accomplishing all of the goals that he had set for himself, I was feeling like my life was just becoming like a revolving door of mother and wife duties. And then the goals that I had for myself would come last. I would come up with all these plans on how we could, relocate to California as a family. And he would entertain it, but he never spoke life into it. And when it all hit the fan, I walked away from everything. And you know what was the hardest? The judgment and criticism that I received, especially from people I thought would be in my corner. After leaving that relationship, an overflow of blessings and opportunities started to come my way. It has been an extremely long journey of healing. Well, I didn't know who I was outside of being a mom and a wife. I am that too, but I'm also more than just that. Now I am getting to know LaBrittany. I walked away from a
You couldn't get to know yourself in your marriage? Here's a quote. A man will give up his happiness for his family. A woman will give up her family for her happiness. The selfishness. The utter selfishness. Okay? Only this is the insane. Look at this, right? Why do you think more and more men, okay, are telling women what you bring to the table, or the 50-50 dates, or coffee dates, all these, everything, right? Everything you see that women are complaining about right now, where men are not even approaching them, men are going, oh, passport bros, everything you hear about why, but about all the complaints of men right now in today's day and age, you wonder why. You wonder why. Why? Exhibit A. Because so many women, especially selfish women, especially Western women, are so utterly selfish. They only think about themselves, their own happiness. Okay? They care about no one else. They don't care about who they hurt. They don't care about anybody else but themselves. Okay? This is the thing. Men don't mind sacrificing their own happiness for others. Men do not mind, okay? Because men know that's the way it is. Don't mind sacrificing their own happiness for others. I have heard, and I've been there, okay? I've been there. I know many men have stayed in marriages, long-term relationships, okay? Whatever. Sexless, unhappy. But he knows that either his girlfriend, his wife, or his children, he doesn't want to break that up. He doesn't want to be the reason to break that up. So he will suffer in silence for others. He will sacrifice himself for the greater good, for his family, for his wife, for his kids. Women, well, they don't give a shit. They will sacrifice their husband, their children, for their own happiness. And here's the kicker. They think they need to sacrifice that to find happiness. That's the insanity, right? You can't just find happiness in marriages and being a mom and being a wife. No. You need to sacrifice all that so you can find happiness. And then you wonder why Men are how they are today. Men are not giving. Men are not. Let's break this down.
12-year relationship with 2 kids. We have been together since I was 16 years old. You know, I had 2 children as a teenager. And I can honestly say that as young adults raising 2 children, we did pretty okay. But about...
And this is why men don't commit to single moms like that. This is why, okay? The utter selfishness. Because this is why I say you need to ask why she's single. You need to ask why she's single, because dating for women is easy. It is easy. And if you can't have a man, why? You are attracted to, you attract terrible men. 2, you are hard to deal with. And hard to deal with can be selfish. Utterly selfish. Do you think the next man, right? Whenever this woman maybe find them needs, like, oh, I want a man now. I want to. Don't qualify for marriage. Don't qualify for marriage, right? But, oh, I want to marry or I want a relationship. You think the next man will see that, okay, this is how you do, right? For a man that she's not complaining about the man, right? He didn't cheat, he didn't abuse her, he didn't do nothing, right? She just wanted to focus on herself. So she left the marriage because she just wanted to think about herself. So, you think the next man sees this selfishness and will commit to her long term, or will he just put her in the pump and dump category? This is why you see I've done so many Kendra G videos. Okay? You have single moms saying, "Oh, I deserve love, I deserve marriage," all this shit. No, you don't. Men don't see that anymore. Because why? Because your past matters. Your past shows you how ugly, how disgusting of a human being you are. Why does he want to suffer from that? Why would the next man want to get with this woman and possibly suffer, most likely suffer, from her selfishness? Because she's shown she's utterly selfish.
6 years into the relationship, I began to feel stuck. While he was sticking to and accomplishing all of the goals that he had set for himself, I was feeling like my life was just becoming like a revolving door of mother and wife duties.
Let me say this. She's a stay-at-home wife. You could do something, right? But before that, I will say this. His goals, his dreams or whatever is benefiting the family. This is insanity, right? Men, their goals, their purpose, their drive, their effort is to benefit their family. Able to provide for her and his family, right? Her and the family. Where she can be a stay-at-home mom. Her goals is just for herself. No matter how you put it, the absolute selfishness. A man achieves his goals, it benefits his wife, his kids. A woman achieves her goals is when she leaves her husband, her kids.
And then the goals that I have for myself will come last. I would come up with all these plans on how we could, relocate to California as a family. And he would entertain it, but he never spoke life into it. And when it all hit the...
This is the thing. 1, stop being lazy. You can do it yourself. I mean, it's like, sometimes women feel like men... This is the thing, right? Men ask for submissive women. Men are not asking for robots. Men aren't, right? It's just submissive It's just treat a man good. That's it, really. You're a stay-at-home wife. You're a stay-at-home mom. You can do shit yourself. Create your business. Do your shit, whatever. No, I can't. I need to leave my husband, break up my family, so I can accomplish my goals. And this is the thing, right? Men know it too. Women's goals, right? Women's plans usually turn out just to benefit for themselves. It's not the benefit of the family. Men, their goals, their ambitions, usually, most of the time, is for the benefit of the family.
Fan, I walked away from everything. And you know what was the hardest? The judgment and criticism that I received, especially from people I thought would be in my corner. After leaving that relationship, an overflow of blessings and opportunities started to come my way. It has been an extremely long journey of healing. I didn't know who I was outside of being a mom and a wife. I am that too, but I'm also more than just that. Now I am getting to...
Who said you... It's like, who said that you couldn't have been more than that while you were in your marriage with your marriage and with your children? This is like, it's like the absolute insanity of it. Women just want to, they want the validation, they want sympathy, they want support for their poor behaviors. Here's the thing, right? We hear it every day. We hear it all the time. Marriages fail because of men. Marriages fail because men are abusive. Men abuse women financially. Men, whatever. All cheated, lied, all this shit, right? Here's a woman that wasn't smart enough to accomplish her goals while staying married, while staying a mom. She needed to walk away from her husband and kids to achieve her goals. It's like, here's the thing, right? In my opinion, and I think it kind of backs up with, you know, the quote unquote reasonings of a lot of divorces, right? Women just become selfish. Women just want to out. Women don't want these men that they chose to commit to, they chose to marry. Women just want out. This man didn't cheat. This man wasn't terrible. This man wasn't abusive. This man didn't really do anything, right? Didn't do anything terrible or wrong. Women just want out. They just like, oh, you know what? Yo, Logical Faith. Yo, thank you. You're amazing. This is the unspoken reality, in my opinion, right? This is the unspoken reality of divorces. It's not really about finances. It's not really about cheating. Although those are high, but the most reasonings, right, for divorce is what is it? It's like invocable differences or something, right? It's not that they don't the most reason, right? Because people who do these divorces, right? They write why. They write why they divorce. Usually it's just the differences. And in my opinion, 80% being women, they're just bored. They're just tired of being married, of being a mom, being a family. They don't want to do it. They think that they can find better. They think that, you know what, they want to be by themselves. They don't want to be a wife anymore. This is the reality. This is the thing right here. It is the lie that social media, society push. Oh, men are cheaters, men are liars, men are abusive financially or physically, right? The lies. In my opinion, the majority of divorces are women just wanting out. They are bored of their husbands. They are tired of being married. They're tired of being wives. They want better. They think they deserve better. They think they deserve something else. They want to be back in the streets, back to the streets, right? Other men or other situations or because this is the thing, right? What could her goals be that she couldn't accomplish while still being a wife and a mother? What goal? What goal when she was a stay-at-home mom? What goal? Did you want it to, what? Sell shit on Etsy? You could do that. Did you want it to, I don't know, volunteer? You could do that. What did you want? No. What did these women want? They want to be back in use their sexuality, use their feminine back without the restriction of a man, right? A restriction of being a faithful wife. Use her beauty, use her whatever to get to her goals. But think on this, right? Here's a man that provided for his family for years, accomplished his goals to provide for his family for years, and this is what he gets. I just think this is sad, because who talks about the men, right? Who talks about men? Who talks about the men? Nobody. Because this is the thing. For a man to want to marry a woman, he puts a lot of stake into that. For a man to want to create a good man, to want to create a family, to want to create, a marriage, a union with somebody, he put his all into it, his heart and soul into it. He sacrificed himself, he sacrificed his own happiness to accomplish that. And then what does he get? She's bored. She's tired. She's selfish. Who thinks about the man? Where all those years of sacrificing, all those years of, blood, sweat, and tears to provide for his family, to show his love to his wife, his kids, he served divorce papers. Do you know men have the highest suicide or self-deletion rate? And a lot of men, right? A lot of those are the destruction of families. A lot of reasonings, okay? A lot of reasonings of why men just self-delete is the destructions of family. Women destroy their families that men sacrifice so much to provide for. And then they just destroy it when they see fit. And then you wonder why men are utterly destroyed. Right? Men just... I've heard so many stories, right, of men getting served divorce papers, wondering why. He'd done everything for his wife. He'd done everything he could to provide for his family. Because she's selfish. She doesn't want to be, and she's not happy. When here's a man done everything he can to make her happy, she's not happy. Okay, yet what's the effort you do to make yourself happy. No. The effort you do to make yourself happy is breaking up your marriage and your family. That's your path to make yourself happy. No care for the man. No care. You know, this is why I made my channel. Because of the struggle men go through and nobody cares about. Nobody cares about it. Exactly. Being served divorce papers when after doing all you can to be the best man you can, be the best husband, be the best father you can. And you are served divorce papers. Because why? She's bored. She's tired. She's unhappy. Even though you tried your best. Not like she's trying her best. Okay? All because she thinks her goals should not include you and her family. Yo, Logic. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the... It broke my heart when I realized just how little women care for men. I was literally holding back tears when it finally dawned on me just how bad it is. Now I'm not even on the market anymore. Bro, I've said this before, right? There was a... You know what? Look at this, right? Not even the Fresh and Fits or any other red pill creators, right? Those guys, right? All these other guys were not the reasoning why I created my channel. What is the reasoning? I listened to the struggles, the stories of other men. That's what it did, right? That is what made me create my channels. Listening to the struggles of good average men. I'm not talking about the CEOs, the six-figure men, the players, the bad boys, the men that have high body counts. I'm not talking about those men. I'm talking about good average men. Talking about how women curb them, women ghost them, women cheat on them, women abuse them, women divorce them, right? Women break up the family. Listen to the stories of those men. It broke my heart. Because if you guys have listened to my other lives, I've shared my struggles, right? I get comments calling me incels and all that shit, right? But hell, you know, sometimes I wish I was. You know why I wish I was? Because if I didn't have actual relationships with women, my heart wouldn't have been broken so much. My children wouldn't have been taken away from me. My children wouldn't have been taken away from me. Okay? And I wouldn't have... I'm just saying that nobody cares for men. This is why I wanted to build this community, right? This community. Hopefully we can show that there are actual men, actual people out there that cares about good average men, cares about good men, men that are morally sound, men that stand on principle, men that aren't really toxic, right? Good average men. Yeah, you know? What do you guys think?